Handheld exclusive. Though many wrote off the PlayStation Vita some time ago, Sony's handheld device continues to receive a smattering of support. However, it's clear that at least in North America, the Nintendo 3DS is the king of portable devices, even if the 2014 lineup isn't as strong as last year's contenders. There's plenty of third-party support for the dual-screen wonder, but once again, the strongest performances come courtesy of the Big N's first-party development teams. We're not quite sure what the future holds for handheld gaming, but it's clear that as long as Sony and Nintendo care enough, there will always be a place for dedicated, portable gaming devices.
This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
What? No!
And the nominees are...
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Anya!
Square Enix manages to rekindle some of its classic magic without relying on the Final Fantasy label, introducing Bravely Default, an old-fashioned RPG that proves turn-based combat is still alive and kicking. Visual novels are usually overlooked by the mainstream audience, but recently a handful of games have gained attention, including Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc for the PlayStation Vita. Danganronpa weaves an incredibly addictive story with stellar writing, an amazing art style, and a superb soundtrack. Two of Nintendo's iconic franchises helped the Japanese company to another banner year. Kirby Triple Deluxe's impressive levels, expressive aesthetic, and innovative use of 3D make it one of the best Kirby games in years, while Pokémon Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby serve as top-notch reimaginings of the classic Game Boy Advance installments that also make great use of Pokémon X and Y's new features, and go beyond to improve the established formula. Finally, Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth brings the series to a Nintendo platform, combining the worlds of Persona 3 and 4 and mixing in a dash of dungeon crawling from Etrian Odyssey. While our debate came down to Bravely Default and Danganronpa, only one could emerge as our top pick.
Persona! It worked!
And the winner is...
Can you see the wound torn open before me?
Think what you want about Square Enix, but the Japanese company can still make a good decision every now and then. Bravely Default, with its wonderfully flexible job system that pays tribute to the likes of Final Fantasy V, is proof of the company's willingness to acknowledge their own shortcomings as an entity once renowned as the premier destination for RPGs. The ability to adjust the random encounter rate delivers a fresh feel for the tried-and-true turn-based battle system, and there's an absurd amount of optional content that expands on the game's already incredible narrative. Mix in a fantastic storybook look and soundtrack on par with some of Square Enix's best offerings, and it becomes clear why we selected Bravely Default as our best handheld exclusive of 2014.
Oh, please! Don't pretend you're not captivated by this voice of mine.